everyone, good evening. Welcome to our international blog chat on every Saturday, 9:30 p.m. GMT plus 8 at Facebook or YouTube Live at IQI International Sales. I'm Mandy Chen, your host of today. On behalf of IQI Global, the Asia's biggest real estate and investment agency, also a member of JUI IQI, I would like to thank everyone for your supporting. Our sharing usually features some of the best investments or projects in the various hotspots around the group. If you like our program, we should think that it's benefiting you. Do invite and share it with your friends. Should you have any comments and questions, feel free to leave it in the comment box. We will answer it shortly. Well, this month we will focus on Vietnam. And for those that who missed our 3 episodes, you can always watch the replay at IQI International Sales Facebook page or YouTube. Well, I believe that everyone knows that Vietnam right now, the real estate market is becoming one of the Asia's brightest star, one of the more promising growth and opportunity for many foreign investors. Invest in real estate is one of the best methods to profit from Vietnam's strongest economies, population growth, as well as rising middle class. Well, today, we are very honored to have our Managing Director of IQI Vietnam, Mr. Dustin, to share with us why you should invest in branded residence in Ho Chi Minh. So, are you ready? Without further delay, let me invite my guest. Hi, Dustin. How are you?
Hello, Mandy. I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine too. How's Vietnam?
It's good. Market is too hot. That's why today it's raining to cooling down the market.
Wow, that's great
Yes,
to know.
our property price
So I know
keeps
that
shooting up month by month.
Yeah, that is a fantastic news. So we can't wait to see more of your beautiful project. And I understand that today you're going to bring 3 beautiful projects to the audience. So without further delay, let me play one of the video.
Yes, please.
Wow, so beautiful. Can't wait for you to share more information with us. You can
Okay,
share the
man.
file with me.
This episode is a little bit different than the rest because this is the first time we're not just bringing any of the projects. Personally, myself, I have selected out of the 3 best project in terms of quality and the level of services that our residents gonna get or our investor gonna get in the future. So this is the top notch, the best 3 right now in Vietnam that you can find. So We start with the first one. You just watched the video. That is the Grand Marina. Grand Marina is the project where I would say the location cannot get better in the history of Vietnam. Okay, this is not just the best project in terms of
Wow.
quality, but in terms of location. Let me just quickly go through that. The first, our first project, Grand Marina, the one you just watched the video, this belonged to uh, this branded resident belonged to Marriott International. So we have two lines into it, the JW Marriott and Marriott into it. All right. So let me just share my screen really quickly on
Mhm.
this so you can. All right. Can you see it, Mandy?
Yep.
Okay. So let me put it full screen so you can easier to see. All right. So introducing to you the best project in the right in the heart of Ho Chi Minh City, the city which contribute the most GDP to Vietnam economic, right? The city where they talk about economic globalization, they talk about making money, the big industry, big market, they talk about Ho Chi Minh City. So in the heart, right in the heart of Ho Chi Minh City, there is this projects. This is the icon. Branded residence, JW Marriott. The name in Vietnam is Grand Marina Saigon, right? So as you can see here, this is the facade right in um, the river, the Saigon River, and this will be the largest Marriott branded residence in the world has ever been created. So this is a huge milestone, not just for Marriott, but for our Vietnam real estate market as well, right? And you can see again the beautiful design on this. This is exactly what you get when you invest in this property, this branded residence. Their design will be a timeless icon on the Saigon River. All right. And I want you to pay attention to this. Okay. You can see right a location. Mandy, does it seems familiar somewhere else that you see? Right in the river,
Yep.
one side and the other side. So as you see, all the biggest the most all the busiest city, all the rich the most urbanized city in the world, Hong Kong, Shanghai, London, right, Singapore, all are separate in the middle of the city center by a huge river, right? So here is Saigon River. So Saigon River separate two sides. This on the left is
All premium,
district.
all premium
District.
projects are located along the river.
Yes, all the most beautiful projects. Saigon. This is District One, right? And on your right will be District Two. District Two will be the new CBD of Ho Chi Minh City, which is already in the progress, not just on the planning anymore. All right, we build beautiful projects here. The District 2 on your right here will be something like Raffles City Halls of Singapore on the other side of the river. And then you can imagine this side looks very familiar. On the opposite of Raffles City or City Hall of Singapore is the Marina Bay Sands. So this is the closest the reference that uh, I can introduce to you. All this beautiful tower is right at the biggest part of the Saigon River and right at the center of the city. Where can you get a better location than this? So that is why Marriott International have decided, okay, let's do something extraordinary. Let's build the largest Marriott International in the world right here. So, are you impressed with this location, Mandy? What do you think?
Absolutely. I mean, looking at this is like it can actually remind me of Shanghai, remind me of London, and also remind me the Marina Bay in Singapore too. It's like similar kind of concepts. Yeah, it's great,
Yes,
beautiful.
so continue to introduce you to this project, right? This beautiful project. So yes, I said before, there will be two lines: JW Marriott Residence, which is the upper scale of the Marriott Residence, right? So you have two choices. Where you can have the MS or you can have the MS Birkin. It's up to the our investor have a lot of choices in different towers that they can invested in, and the quality of the service, the package of the service that they're gonna get. So it's very flexible, not in one project, right? The facades, and here is the real deal here, right here. Very right in front of the river with the yacht club right here. So all the owners can park the yacht here. But what if you don't have a yacht? It's fine, Mandy. You can go the MRT. You can take the metro line. So, so me and you, who don't, me and you will get our MRT card and can just press the lift button and go down right to the Ho Chi Minh City metro line here on your left. Do you see it? The Bason
Yep.
station. Bason station is the central station, one of the biggest station in the first line of Ho Chi Minh City. So wow,
Yeah.
another unique selling point. And of course, we've been here, done that. Right, been in KL, Shanghai, we've been in Hong Kong, we've been in Singapore. We cannot stress enough the appreciation of the property, value of property that the metro line gonna bring to it, right? Especially the central metro line, right? So
Not only that, it's also the beautiful $1 million view that you might not have it every now and then. This is probably one of the only that you can face this $1 million view.
yes, so when I look at this, when we talk to Masterized Home, which is the developer, Masterized Home is one of the closest partner with Techcombank. Techcombank is the biggest bank, biggest private bank in Vietnam. So all the projects are backed with the very strong bank in Vietnam, which is Techcombank, right? So when we talk with Masterized Home and getting this project, I cannot just remind myself of Marina Bay Sands in Singapore, right? Because everything is so familiar. You have a river, you have a yacht club, you have metro line right in the bottom of your luxury apartment, right? So all in one place. Right. So here is your actual view, Mandy. Is it good enough for you, Mandy, if you are standing here or you have a penthouse here and you look at this view at night, Mandy?
Yeah, my dream home in my life.
Right. When we talk about city light, when we talk about the city view, we have two types of like some of us will like river view, right? We like to see the river. Well, younger person like me will not necessarily like to have the river view because at night you don't see anything. But I like the city view. So um, I like to see when at night when I get back after a tired day of working at night in my apartment to look at the whole city lights up and looks like it's never sleep, right? Like NYC is another very amazing example for this. So what if you can have both, Mandy? You can have the river and you can have the whole CBD city light city view at night in one place. So this is the only place you can see it. If you move
Amazing.
a little bit into the center, like Sheraton or Hyatt or Intercontinental, the place where you stay when you visited me, you
Mm-hmm.
only can see the city view, right? You only can city light. You don't see the river,
Yep.
right? And otherwise, if you stay in the river, sometimes you don't. you stay in the river in District 2, you don't see the city view in District 1, but you can have both in this project. Right? Okay, so private yacht club. This is also another crazy unique selling point that Grand Marina gonna bring to you. So out of all these stretch that you see, right, all the iconic towers of Ho Chi Minh they have right now, none of them, zero of them have a private yacht club for their residents. So what if you have a yacht and you want to take your family to a mini vacation? You have to buy one here, or you have to go and rent, or you have to park your yacht here and pay rental, right? So this will be the first one. Residents, you have city view at night, you have the river view, you have the yacht club, you have the highest quality of JW Marriott residence all in one, right? So is it good enough for you, Mandy? Or
You have any more to share to
Mm.
excite us beside this the fantastic view?
And then we come down to the interior, of course, not just from your apartment looking outwards, from your apartment looking inwards as well. When you come down to all the internal park or the facilities, internal facilities that you're going to use, your gym, your spa, your club lounge, your clubhouse, you're going to see all these tech ideas from kind of Japanese Zen, very greenish and blend in the nature all here. City gardens, right? Okay, and of course, your neighbors will be the best in Ho Chi Minh City. Will be the most elite citizen ever you're gonna see, living among yourself. This is one of the very important factor when a lot of Vietnamese consider buying real estate, especially in this time when our Vietnam have huge amount of population. We have more than 100 millions, 100 more than 100 millions people, and Ho Chi Minh itself we have more than 12 millions people. That's like twice the population of Singapore, right? 12 millions people, and how are we gonna secure ourselves, and even better, how are we gonna secure our children the future that they're gonna live in, not just the best school they study in, not just the best sport club they're gonna play after the school time, but the best community that they can facilitate them in business, in relationships, in all kinds of relationships in life that we can earn from this, which we cannot measure by money, right? So this is a huge part, one of the most elite community ever in Ho Chi Minh City that you're gonna get. All right, and then we come to all these facilities which you can pretty much standard all JW Marriott branded resident gonna get, right? Dining, shopping, all the valet parking, all this you're gonna get it. So I will not go very into details from this, but so far from what I share, what do you think, Mandy? Do you have any question regarding this?
Wow, this is actually the luxury kind of premium collections, and it's one of a kind in Vietnam too. Like what Dustin was sharing just now. I mean, you actually surrounded with all the elite community. Imagine you have all the five-star service, the facilities within the building itself, and the best of it is that next to the metro stations. And again, in terms of the rental yield, in terms of the capital appreciations, I'm sure there will be a boom of it. Okay, located at the right locations in the district one again is another good selling points that a lot of foreign investor would love to invest in this area. Okay,
Yes, and you know that with all this, usually the up to this point, usually our guest, our investor will be thinking, okay, so it's like ultra luxury product. There's not much into capital appreciation. It's more like a luxury product, right? Just buy because
Mhm.
we buy the lifestyle. We don't buy it because we wait for it to appreciate. We buy to use it. No, actually, the developers even so confident in their product that they even give you rental guarantee of 5% a year. Oh my God. Can you imagine that? You buy a luxury product and you get rental guarantee of 5% a year. That is never happened before in the history of Vietnam.
The
Branded resident. Hello? Mandy, can you hear me? Hello?
how much is the rental guarantee here?
Can you hear me now, Mandy? I think the light just broke up right there, right?
Yeah. How much is the rental guarantee? Can you repeat again?
5% a year. Hello? Can you hear? Man, it's
Yeah,
5%
we
a year,
missed
Mandy.
the most exciting part about the rental guarantee.
Oh, oh
Oh, okay. So
damn.
they guarantee 1 year, or you can actually renew it.
They guarantee you for 2 years on this. So you get 2 years of rental guarantee of 5% a year, even though you buy very luxury products that nobody thinks that they're gonna buy to flip or they buy to resell to any other person because the lifestyle here is so good they're gonna use it. One apartment here can take up you to 1.5 million US dollars or 2 million US dollars. So with that, and you still get 5% rental guarantee, it shows clearly show how confident the developer in the capital appreciation in this that means when you see when the developer put 5% rental guarantee, that means they are so confident of their capital appreciation at least in the next 2 years that get above 5% a year, right? So it's very simple logic. It's like that. So it's such a good deal right now. We don't have much left with our stock. So if you guys watching this broadcast and interested, kindly contact our professional teams. We will be happy to service you on this.
Okay, so in terms of the layout, right, or the number of bedroom, right, does this project come with one bedder, two bedder, and three bedder?
Yes, one bed, two bed, three bed, penthouse, duplex. We have all kind to service your want because we understand when you buy branded residence, you want to buy your home plus the extreme highest level of services in your home. So when you're home, I don't have a family yet. I will stay in two bed, right? Mandy with two kids, three kids, she gonna stay in three bed or penthouses. So we have plenty of options, but I think the big ones are not much left because it's a trend now, right? So that after COVID, everybody loves big area. Everybody loves spacious environment. I got locked out for 6 months in my apartment of 40 square meter. So 400 square feet, Mandy, like 6 months, 400 square feet. I'm craving for a penthouse right now if I have money to, to buy it.
Okay.
Right, so
Okay.
that is a new trend. So that the big stocks are running out very fast on this. Hmm.
So audience would like to know that what is the completion date of these projects?
Well, the Marriott one, the Marriott one gonna be completed in next year, and the JW one gonna be completed in 2024 first quarter. So
Okay.
you're gonna have your, because they're building now, so you have your house in less than 24 months. It's about 20 months, something like that.
Okay, so what is the payment schedule like since it's going to be completing soon?
We have many. We have a very flexible scheme. We have the fast payment for those who want to earn a big discount. We have the installment, where standard, we pay installment every 3 months. We pay 5%, something like that. And we even have bank loan for a Vietnamese or a foreigner with a Vietnamese wife or husband. So we do have that as well.
Okay, so for those that who really love this kind of premium project facing the river, $1 million kind of view, and one of its kind, closest to the biggest metro stations. Please add fast because there's only limited units left. So if you really think of investing into this kind of projects, give us a call or give us a leave your contact number in the message box. We will contact you as soon as possible. All right, I
Yes.
believe that Austin, you're gonna introduce another beautiful project to us, right?
Yes, I'm actually gonna introduce a twins to you. Not just one project, but two projects this right next to each other, and this is the first time I've seen it as well. When you have a very beautiful beach next to the biggest airport of Vietnam, which we're gonna build it like Changi Airport of Singapore,
Wow.
with 4 terminals,
Mm-hmm.
receive more than 100 millions of traffic every year, and this is the closest beach into the airport.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, how far is it from the Saigon or the Ho Chi Minh City?
Saigon. Actually, our team right now is going back from the beach right now, because we have an event right there today. We take you 1 hour and 30 minutes drive. So
Mhm.
this is the closest drive luxury resort that you gonna get from Ho Chi Minh City. So
Mhm.
as you know, let me just discuss a little bit right here, because as you know, after COVID, there's a lot of things change, right? We no longer, we facilitate by technology, and we no longer travel so often anymore for business, because we can do things like now. I'm gonna do with right now. I'm gonna do stream, yeah, with you, right? But uh, hotel resort is different. Leisure resort is different. As I've been talked to many of the highest level of CEOs in resort industry, in hospitality industry. They agree. They all seems to agree that there's a rising trend. Even though CBD hotels can get a decline, but the rising star will be drive to distance leisure resort, because COVID, new variant. You read a newspaper today, we're afraid to fly. Then we do what? We drive. Yes. So, uh, this is the closest beach to Ho Chi Minh, closest beach, the biggest new airport, which is going to complete in 2025. Uh, Long Tan Airport is a new airport of Ho Chi Minh, and it's the biggest airport of Vietnam. Uh, and not just that, the best one in this whole beach. The two most luxury branded with the highest level of service for you. All right. So please,
Okay.
you can play the video to review the first brand.
All right. Right, guess Dustin,
So
today
it
you are not
is.
you are not actually introduce any projects to us. You're actually bringing us to holidays in Vietnam.
Yes, it is actually Hyatt. Wow, Hyatt have put their next iconic development in this beach. Okay, so let me just bring you quickly to what you've been wondering. What is the name of the beach that Dustin talk about? What is this driving distance? It's like Langkawi or what? Is it nice? Is it what is it? Right. So let me just bring it to you right now. Right. So um, quickly share my screen. Can you see it?
Yes.
Right. So don't you love this view, Mandy? To be honest, don't you like to spend your holiday here? This view, Mandy.
That's why I'm saying that you are bringing us to holidays. You are not
Yeah.
introducing any projects to us.
Right. Hyatt Regency Ho Tram. Ho Tram is the beach name. So Ho
Okay.
Tram is the most underdeveloped. When you talk about beach and you talk about underdeveloped, that means nature.
Not very commercialized. Yeah,
Yes.
not many tourists know about
Still
it,
have
right?
their yes, it still have their very native kind of what do you call it, organic or what, not touched yet by human a lot. That's why all the brands came here, and one of them is Hyatt Regency, right? This is the actual view of this product. So looking closer to the map, you can see it, Mandy, right? So this is Ho Chi Minh City on your left, and
Mm-hmm.
you see the airport here,
Yep.
right? So from Ho Chi Minh City to New Airport take you about 45 minutes, and the New Airport to this Hyatt Regency takes you only another 5 minutes, 45 minutes. So Ho Chi Minh City to this one and a half hour. The new airport is in the middle. That is 45 minutes. Now imagine you have a direct flight, Mandy. You have a direct flight from Kuala Lumpur to the new Ho Chi Minh Airport, and when you land, I'm gonna Hyatt Regency gonna pick you up into a 4 minutes drive to this view. Sounds good to you?
Yep, absolutely.
Right. Right. So this is the closest beach and is still and supported by the government to become the tourism center nearest to Ho Chi Minh City. So when you now imagine you are owns a resort in this stretch of beach, very
Mhm.
very near and the nearest to the biggest city of Vietnam with the most population. Now Ho Chi Minh right now have 12 million people. Just take 10% of 12 million is the richest people. Don't you
Mhm.
agree? Right,
Yep.
so that's leave us with 1.2 million people of wealthy. Now 1.2 million people wealthy, if every weekend they want to do a short weekend getaway, don't have to be anything big vacation, don't have to be summer or winter vacation, just every casual weekend getaway, where do they go? Right here. Now the whole tram here is only more or less is 35,000, no, not even 35, like 25,000 keys right now. We only have about 20,000 to 30,000 keys, room keys right now, to service just the top 10%, the richest of Ho Chi Minh City, of
That is
1.2 million.
exclus that is actually excluding the foreign tourists as well, right?
And I didn't even include the middle wealthy income, just the top 10% only.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, there's a huge demand pool, and that explains why all the big brands they put their next development right in this beach. Ah, so interesting, right?
Yep.
Now let's move forward. Now, even better, of course, I told you today I'm gonna bring you the best. So only the best, only 63 exclusive villa here. Only 63. We actually sold more than 25. And
Wow.
yes, we already sold more than 25, more than half gone. And look how nature this is. Look, this is the forest of this beach area. Ah, so um, here you have sea view, beachfront garden villa, and very details for you to see it. Look at the area. Look at the land area. The villas we sells like this, you can get like 500 square meter in area, and you will not even pay 1.5 million US dollar. It's much less than that. It's less than 1.5 million for a sea view villa with 500 square meter in the nearest beach branded resident next to the biggest city of Vietnam.
Okay.
As you
So
see, all yes.
is there any requirements for the foreigner to own a villa in Ho Chi Minh City?
In you mean in Ho Chi Minh City and not this
I
beach?
mean,
In this
is there
area?
any restriction? Yes.
Uh, we are not currently having any restriction right now. So all the foreigners are welcome to own, except the presidential villa. Actually, because it's so unique, we only have two villa. The developer actually do a quick background check of your investment.
Oh,
Yes, to all this. So that show how exclusive it is in terms of villas and owners, because we only have 63 owners here. It's very
okay.
limited. Yeah. So you see, of course, all the biggest names in terms of design and landscape, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here, and here is a quick summary of it. First Hyatt Regency branded residence in the south of Vietnam. They do it, and the experience and the lush of greenery and the first detox spa in Ho Chi Minh. So after COVID, right, on this new trend of wellness spa, wellness living, all this that we catch it very well, and we have the Forest Hill Retreat Spa, which you see 10,000 square meter on top of the, the um, the project for you to enjoy your spa in the middle of the forest, looking over to the sea, and you're
Mm-hmm.
doing your Thai massage there. How does that sound, Mandy? Right? And the villa with the widest beach frontage in Ho Chi Minh. So on this Ho Chi Minh beach, the Hyatt Regency have the widest beach front. So from the beach to the front of your villa is the is huge, right? It's like 24 meters and above, right? So basically, your eyes view, your kids can play the sand beach in front of your villa is plenty, right? The biggest. So that is one of the top, right? And of course, it's managed by Hyatt, right? So I don't have to talk much about Hyatt, right? Already show its reputation over the year, and that is why this is the project you should not miss, Mandy. All right.
Okay. So,
So
are you saying that for this project, is like foreigner can own, and is this the considered freehold or leasehold?
It's leasehold, but it's extendable. It's applied the same for Vietnam. So all Vietnam, not just foreigner, it's for Vietnamese too. Vietnamese, if I buy, you buy, we are neighbor, we own the same contract in the same year. And then when it's closer to the day, we do extend. We do extendable. The extendable condition is simple. Actually, where a lot of investors, when they don't know about this, they seems worried, but actually if you are experienced into this in Vietnam, it's very simple. Even I build a resort in my hometown, I have to go through the same thing because it's beach land, right? It's not just residential land. So as long as you qualify for these few things, and which is very logical, you are qualified to extend whatever year you want. Just pay the land tax, and the land tax is cheap, right?
How cheap?
Um, It's very cheap. I will give you a number for you to see because I paid it. You have a real life example. Don't just talk. I pay it. I know how cheap or how expensive it is. Right. So as long as your resort is contributing to the economy in terms of employment, right? So you build a
Mm-hmm.
resort, you create employment for the people around it, you create jobs, you pay taxes, and you bring traffic and you bring names to the area of Vietnam. So if you are the government, when we question why, we should question why not, right? So why not let me keep doing my job here so all of us can earn money, right? All of us can win on this. So we actually extend every 20 to 30 years. We keep extending because we're doing a good job here. uh, and our tax is very cheap. Our tax is only takes up only about 3 to 5% of our profit. Very
Okay.
little. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so in this case, since you say that it's managed by Hyatt, right? So,
Yes.
are you saying that we, as an investor, if we invest in this, beside for own stay, right, they can actually rent it out for us? Are you saying that?
Yes. Okay. So for the first 10 years, you should you must give it to Hyatt to run it, because as you know, the first 5 to 10 years is very important for any entity to build up the brand name. So
Mm-hmm.
they need your villas to build up the brand name. They have 63 villas, but they cannot just have 30 villas to rent it out. The people cannot acquire the brand name like that, right? So, but the thing is, you see, if you're a foreigner, let's say I buy a branded resident in Langkawi, how many days a year I can stay in Langkawi? Not much. I will fly around. I'll be in Singapore, I'll be in KL, I'll be in Hong Kong, London, right? And then, yes, take a break and bring my family to Langkawi. Yes, maybe 30 days a year. So Hyatt Regency, on average of Vietnam, is 30 days a year. You can stay at your villas. But Hyatt Regency do it even better, 45 days a year. That is
Wow.
one
Okay.
and a half months for you to stay in your villas. And you think about this. What happened to the rest of the day? What happened to the rest of 330 days?
Mm-hmm.
We share the profit. And usually the average project of Vietnam, they do split they do split on profit. That means if COVID happened
Mm-hmm.
and you have a lot of costing or some reason like huge inflation right now, you have huge amount of costing, you don't have net profit, so you have nothing
Mm-hmm.
to share.
Yep.
Hyatt Regency share to you the revenue, not profit. Wow. So the cost, they take it. They take the cost, they share the revenue. So instead of usually this branded restaurant, we do share 80-20 net profit. So 80 is to you, 20 is to me, Hyatt, and 80 is to you, investor, on net profit. No, we do on revenue. We do 60-40. So you take the 60, right? And we take the 40. And we bear the cost.
Yep.
So
Wow.
as
That.
long as that's much better, right? That sounds much
Yep.
better. So as long as there is revenue stream coming in, doesn't matter the cost or whatever, uh, you have your passive income.
Mm-hmm. So,
So
are you
the,
saying that all the units actually come with a furnishing package, or we have to really do it according to the Hyatt standard in order for them
yes,
to actually release it?
every furniture you see in the video or in the brochure that I show is handpicked by Hyatt. The Hyatt, they do handpicked it. They manufacturing majority outside of Vietnam, and they export it into their quality. It's very tough when you do branded resident on this. Sometimes we get a lot of headache, but hopefully in return, our client get the best kind of furniture like this.
So you are saying that the price that you mentioned just now, or you actually didn't mention the price yet, okay? The price that you're going to mention is including the furnishing, is it?
Yes, everything, including, right? And of course, after I'm gonna show you another branded residence, I'm gonna go with you up to a very interesting calculation that is the profit calculation, your net cash yield calculation on this, which I saved the best for last, we at the end, right? So Hyatt Regency, a 500 square meter beach view villa, less than 1.5 million US dollar, very good deal, because all the successful beach, all the beautiful beach in the world, I don't see any a good villa, that a branded villa that less than $2 million. So
Mm.
one less than 1.5 and you pay installment. Wow.
And this project is not ready yet, right?
Yes, of course, not ready yet. Only that you can get a good price.
How long it will take for the completions?
Next year. Next year will be complete. So last quarter of 2023.
Wow, this is amazing. Imagine that the Hyatt will actually sign the 10 years agreement with you, helping you to lease out and at the same time give you 45 days to stay. Amazing. Okay. So without further delay, let's see the best for the last projects.
And this will be the twins of Hayab. Why? Because they are next to each other. They are
Okay.
right next to each other, right? So please bring on the next branded residence.
All right. Let's go.
Mandy, so this is a you see is Ansana. Ansana is a very very successful members of successful brand of a very very proudly Southeast Asia brand to directly compete with all the big names in the West. That is Banyan Tree. Banyan Tree uh don't have you don't have to we don't have to talk much about Bay Entry anymore. They already moved themselves over the years. Even there is the Bay Entry Langko resort, which is the first ever resort in Vietnam, very successful, make a name for themselves here, remains one of the top five in terms of ADR, the selling price for the rooms per night in Vietnam, right? And this beach, of course, Banyan Tree is there. So
Mhm.
Banyan Tree bring their villas next to the Hyatt Villa. So we do it. Also, I call it a twins. We do two in one. For IQI Vietnam, we do sold out more than 20 villas of Banyan Tree too. So we do 20 villa here. We do 20 villa next door. Depends on. Okay, quick guess. Which one is cheaper?
Um, Banyan tree? Angsana?
Yes. You know why?
The best of all. The one you mentioned just now.
Okay, first of all, the villa slightly smaller, just slightly, like a few, like 20 or 30 square meters smaller, just slightly
Mhm,
smaller.
mhm,
And because banyan tree, the total size area of this antenna is slightly smaller than the Hyatt Regency, so they have to use the Angsana brand into this because
mhm.
Banyan Tree brand only go a big, huge project, right? So, however, the quality control is still the same quality control with Banyan Tree, so we don't have to worry about that. Just that a different design, different landscape are using. So, only slightly cheaper, only $1 million, you can get a beach view villa here.
Wow. Okay. Quickly
Right.
show us the information. Can't wait.
Yes. So here you go. Let me just quickly show you the Asana resident. Can you see it? All right. So do you see in the video, Mandy? You see the very you can see how um untouched this area are, right?
Yep.
It's still not yet developed. It's still a lot of the beach is still very clean and don't have a lot of not commercialized here, right? So here's a picture of signing ceremony where KP come into Vietnam and sign this with us distributing Bayan Tree product here. And right here, you see next to is their best friend, Hyatt Regency and Asana Residence. So we do both, right? And when you go down a little bit, you have golf course and casino, right? So all in one. Mhm. Here's the map. You already can see. We go to the new airport of Ho Chi Minh City, and I'm gonna show you a little more about the here's a master plan where all we only have 52 villas. As you see, Hyatt have 63. Now we only have 52. So the total size is slightly smaller, selling price is slightly cheaper into this. All right. So this is the master plan, the whole view on this, and you get the Century Club as well. Century Club is for the owners of all the Banyan Tree products. All right. So when you own this, Mandy, you will have 45 nights, the same with Hyatt Regency, but there is something even better. Look at this. 15 nights out of the 49, you can use it on 47 hotel and resort of Banyan Tree around the world. Wow. Hyatt, you cannot do that. Hyatt, you only can stay in Hyatt in Ho Chi Minh.
Mhm.
But this you can use your 15 nights to exchange free destination in 47, like Bayan Tree, Phuket. You can stay there. So you can bring your family around the globe with your free nights every year. How does that? Good, right? And now I will bring you. You'll see here some of their design. That is
Mhm.
this how some is their villa model. Their dual key. They do dual key is to maximize the rental yield for you, right? And come I show you another one, a model. This is a triple key, so you have three keys that can rent to three different family or a big family with three generations. They can stay here in this car villa, right? Everything is here. Each villa is about 200 to 200 square meters.
Mhm.
Right here is the actual uh, facade that they're gonna when they're gonna finish. Right here is the actual photo at site. You see, Mandy. See the
Okay.
actual from the side. That is very beautiful beach, right?
Yep.
Right. And interior, right? Standard bay and tree interior, very
Yep.
nice, orange color, youthful, and amenities. We have internal kind of stream water stream to run through the whole resort because of feng shui is very good. Um, um, and the rest of the amenity is the meet the standard of bay and tree standard.
Yep.
Okay, and I'm gonna show you for this master plan. There is this seafront, the beachfront and the seafront villa like this, the sea view villa. This sea breeze, sea view villa costing you only approximately 1 million US dollars like
Mm-hmm.
this. So very good deal. So let me show you the best for last. Let me show you this.
So before you show the slide, so again, this project is on the profit sharing. You need to sign with the Bayan management for 10 years again.
Yes. After 10 years, you have the choice to, same with Hyatt Regency, you have a choice to take it and be your second home.
Okay.
Yeah. But the first 10 year, please help them to help you build the brand first, and then you do whatever you want after. Okay. Now, can you see my Excel sheet? Mandy, can you see the Excel sheet?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, here, uh, this, let me just do a quick calculation. This is less than 1 million US dollars. This is actually only
Mm-hmm.
two, yes, actually 939,000 US dollar. And this is 3 bedrooms villa. The total size is 392
Okay.
square meters. All right. Now,
Okay.
this is the average daily rate, ADR. When it's finished in 2023, I've take when this villa are selling for more than 1,000 US dollar or on a local 5-star resort called the name of Milia. So Milia is selling a 3 bedroom villa of more than 1,000 US dollar per night.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to be less, because we are new, we compete with them. I do less than 1,000. Less than 1,000 is 20 million. 20 million is about 800, right? We do about 800 per night. So this is your free night, right?
Yep.
45. And rentable night is 322. 320. Now, I take the occupancy of 60% because when Milia are selling at this as 23 million plus plus, and their medium occupancy is more than 80%. They are
Mm-hmm.
a very successful local project in Ho Chi Minh as well. So I'm taking this only 20 million. I'm taking this only 60%. I'm being very pessimistic and very subjective on this, right? And this is your rental revenue. So
Mm-hmm.
this is your total rental revenue. I will do the dollars later. This is billions, right, in Vietnam dong. So management fees, you deducted. Booking fees, we deducted to all the travel agency, right? Booking.com, Agoda, on this. Now,
Mm-hmm.
the first 2 years, you're gonna get rental guarantee of 5%. So 1 million US dollar, you don't have to worry. The first 2 years, your Bay Tree, your Hyatt resort is new. Nobody come to stay. You don't need to worry. They rental guaranteed for you 5% a year. So actually, for 1 million US dollar, you already earn 50K, right? After the first 2 years,
Yep.
we do the 60-40 split. So the 60% is
Sharing.
to Yes, to the Banyan Tree, because they have to bear on all the costs. And as you know, usually the cost takes up about 30%, right? Yeah, on average. So we left with
So the
40%.
cost, including the cost including the wear and tear, right?
Yes, the maintenance, all this. So they have to bear on that, and they have to bear on the operational costs, all the GM, all the housekeeping, all the stuff, all electricity. They bear on this for you. So your 40% income split to investor is direct income. So your income directly. All right. So when we divide it up, yes, Mandy. So when we divide it back, your cash yield is 8% on average, 8.72% a year.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And this is the profit, and we do compound it. We do gross it up to see how many years you're gonna break even with your investment. Okay. Now, if you look at this, if you plus together your free night, because it's free night, but of course you spend it somewhere, you spend it to Bayan Tree Phuket, you save money. Save money is actually earn money, right? So this is your value of the free night. We collate it in here, and we divide it by the profit margin. So your profit margin, this is your profit margin every year, Mandy. This is a profit margin every year. Crazy profit margin, right? So now, the best thing about Banyan Tree is very similar to Hyatt, but Hyatt, when you don't use up 45 nights a year, it's like your gym card. You have a gym card, you don't use up all the day, you're lost. But let's say you have 45 nights a year in Banyan Tree, and you only use 30 days. You are busy, you're left with 15 days. They actually pay you back the money. They
Wow.
actually buy back the nights that you have not used and give you cash. So that this is why I'm telling you this is the best deal right now in terms of vacation, beach villas, branded residence. When you get bored of the cities, you want to go to the beach. This is the best year. Now, when you calculate this, this is the first 2 year, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About the year number 7, you will actually break even. Look at this. This is the last line is accumulate, right? I accumulate the year. So actually about year number 7, 2028, which the rental split and the year and the free night every year that you're gonna use or they pay to you, doesn't matter, right? You will break even at year number 7 or year number 8. Is that good?
Yep. Interesting.
Right. So, any question, Mandy?
Wow, no question. This is the best of the best. I mean, if you really want to invest, the best of the best, act fast. No other words could say.
Yeah.
No other words can describe as well.
Average Vietnam is already a country with a high interest rate. So when you do a saving cash book in Vietnam bank, you're earning about 5% a year, which is already a high in all the Southeast Asia country, I believe, right?
Mhm.
This gives you 8 to 9% a year, and this
Amazing.
is real estate property, and this is without your free nights. Much more value.
Yeah, unbelievable. So for those that who do not believe in real estate that could generate not only the passive income, but look at the calculations, it's really amazing. So who say that even invest in a resort, you cannot generate a good income? And this is what you can see from the calculations. Okay, it's not a magic, but it's the real calculation based on a very conservative calculations.
Very,
Yeah.
very conservative. I'm a safe guy. I'm a risk averse guy. So I already calculate for our client a very objective terms of calculation. We don't amplify anything up. We don't over exaggerate. We are realistic. We do it for them. So that's why they totally trust us, and we already sold more than 20 villas in this project. And the best thing is, now look, you remember I talked to you about the biggest airport of Vietnam that gonna
Mm-hmm.
complete in
Yep.
2025. Now, 2023 is the first year of rental guarantee. 2024 is the second year of rental guarantee. 2025 is actually the first year of you actually split the real income, and that is when the airport is launched. So everything match on this. And even better, now you don't have to pay 1 million US dollars. Your 1 million US dollar in installment in 1.5 years of 17 months.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm calculate 8% a year on your capital investment, that is more than 10% a year on actual cash flow, right? Because you don't put in $1 million at one time. You pay installment. So good deal. Cannot I
So
cannot
for
do a better one, Andy.
so for this kind of investments, right? When come to exit plan, let's say they decided to sell off due to certain reasons, right? Can the second buyers enjoy all this benefit?
Yes, everything is kept. So that's why, and usually, some of the big developer in Vietnam, in city center, they keep it for, they keep it as the second generation buyer. Get it? The third generation buyer gets something less, and the fourth generation buyer gets something less. They kind of dictated, no, not for this beach. This beach, everything, everyone, whatever, whoever you want to transfer, get the same thing. So they ease out the exit plan for you. So let's say you are too bored of this beach, or you have another beautiful beach, or whatever, you use the money for something else. Our team gonna help you to do that.
So you can actually sell back to either locals or foreigner as well, right? There's no issue on that, right?
No issue. No issue.
Wow, that is really fantastic. I mean, today, not just that Dustin bring us to tour around the beautiful beach in Ho Chi Minh, okay, and also to bring one of the premium collections in District 1 called Grand Marina, Saigon. And all these projects is actually a good projects that if should you decided to invest in Vietnam. And all these are branded residents and well-known, managed by well-known developers, hotel operators, and you will experience the world-class kind of standards. So I would think that this is one of its kind that you should not miss if you think that this is one of your investment type. Okay, so feel free to actually contact us soon, I would say, so that you can grab the opportunities. And Ho Tram is actually a popular weekend getaway, especially for Vietnamese travelers. And Dustin also mentioned about the new biggest airport in Vietnam, as well as the in terms of the populations, the growing hotspot for all the international tourists. And to talk about the two beautiful projects in Ho Tram, one is Hyatt, Regency. The other one is Angkasa Residence by Bayan Tree. And all these are resort and spa. So you have all the five stars kind of luxury facilities, and you are not talking about invest in a hotel, but you are invest in villa. So the villa can have at least 2 to 3 bedroom to cater for family getaways, and it's also very convenient, located on the main coastal road of Ho Tram, just about I would say 45 minutes drive from the airport, the new airport. And if you were to come from Ho Chi Minh City, it's probably just 1.5 drive only. So don't miss the opportunity. All right. So again, for those who's interested, feel free to contact us. And these are the three options for you to choose. All right. So should you have any questions, please leave it in the comment box and we will revert soon. And if you want to know more of this 3 projects information, feel free to contact us or visit our website www.iqiglobal.com. And if you miss out any of our sharing, you can watch the replay at the YouTube at IQI International Sales. Remember, give us lots of supports and share our programs to your friends. And if you are convinced by now, don't forget to join us next week, Wednesday. We have another interesting project in Vietnam to share with you. So once again, thanks a lot, Dustin, for your awesome sharing. And take care, everyone.
Thank you, Mandy.
Signing off. Bye-bye.
Bye.